5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for the Dirty Glass, a show where you go out, three folks get shit face off their ass. Oh, it's time for my favorite show, a show that can't be missed. So grab your drink and rain it high, and let's get this. So grab your drink and rain it high, let's get this.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dirty Glass Podcast. We're sitting here on Oak Avenue in the basement in the Dirty Glass Studios. And you know what? We're going to fucking drink, we're going to learn, and we're going to laugh. But before we even get into that, I've had a little, I should do that after. Down at the end, we got Denny the mixologist. Coming a little closer, we got Angela, Nicole, Catherine, Hanlon. But before we get into the episode, I'm going to toss up a Corey's take right now.
Welcome to Corey's Corner, or whatever they're calling it this week. I am Corey from the Shedcast, and this week I'm going to try a beer called Juiced AF. It's a hazy IP, 6.5%. I'm not an IP guy, but I'm going to give it an open mind. It's from Bose Brewing out of Valleak Hill, Ontario. Awesome can. I'm going to show it to you right now. And as again, I'm going to go into this an open mind. I'm going to do this at a 5. And I'm going to do 2 sips before I give you my fucking score. All right, Dirty Glass Podcast land. I think if you like IPA, it would be really good. I don't. I'm gonna give it a 1.7. I didn't choke on it. I won't drink it again. But I think if you like IPA, you like it. Juiced as fuck.
Danny, whether it's a chug or a take, I'm just calling it that now because he sends me random stuff. So Corey's take covers.
It covers everything.
Maybe I'll call it Corey's Corner.
Oops. Oh, I like that with a K. I like that.
Coming on, before it was a Corey's Corner, you'll understand why I didn't say Corey's takes after. Danny, what do we do here at the Dirty Glass Podcast? Corey's Corner. Danny.
What do we do?
Yeah.
What do
We drink and rate and talk shit.
Yeah.
Between 0 and 5 dirty glasses?
Yeah. It's at a 5. It's a good note.
My note went so high there.
Because
Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's a girls' night out. Baby, there ain't no doubt.
And that brings us to the theme, Ange.
Okay, well, the theme, as you can tell by my company here today, is Girls' Night Out! Woo!
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 That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Woo!
Woo!
You gotta be a woo girl.
Well, sometimes they're like, woo woo!
But
Or
a
like,
lot of
woo! Or
The wooing is
woo,
usually
woo, 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 woo. Or like, whatever.
That looked dirty. But anyway, my form of wooing is woo!
Like
That's
Ric
my
Flair.
word. Yeah.
Woo!
Well,
That was a good Ric Flair
That
move.
was an excellent Ric Flair.
That was my best one in my life.
I mean,
I'm glad I have that on camera.
You got to pull that out. Like, you got to clip that one out.
That's
just that.
That's just going to be, I'm going to try it again. I can't do it.
I know you can maybe
Woo!
you can take that recording and make it so that's your ringtone.
Ringtone. Woo! Woo!
It's still not as
Woo!
good. It's really not as good.
See?
It's not as good.
Woo!
So, yeah. And believe it or not, Denny chose this.
Wow.
Yeah, but I put an Angie brain in my head.
I was
for
so excited he
5
chose.
minutes. After I looked at all the beers, I was like, fuck.
So before we get into Ladies' Night Out,
Girls' Night Out.
make sure you like him, or Girls' Night Out, Ladies' Night Out. Like and subscribe. Hit the belly thing. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all the things, Anchor. Comment. We've had some more comments and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of
Suggestions.
engagements. Let us know if you like the shorty shorts. But either way, Ange, what's girls' night out? What do we? So did we mention even the drinks we're doing?
Well, the drinks,
Or
the
whatever.
brand is Girls Night Out. So
Oh, is it called girls' night out?
Yes.
Yeah,
Nikki
that's
got so excited by
that's the
that.
company.
Why do you think we're doing that?
It's so clever that we're calling it that as well, and there's also a song. I did not know that.
I knew there was a song. I had to find it.
Did you know it was the brand?
I knew it was the brand.
Did you?
He did.
No. I mean, yes. I didn't associate it with the song at first. I just saw Girls Night Out. I thought it was funny as hell, so I bought it.
That's.
And I mean, this is a drink I've drank many times.
And we're doing it because it's summer's coming, I guess. We should also mention.
Summer!
This is like a
Yay!
summer girls' night out. Woo, 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 or whatever you do.
Woo!
Yeah.
So if you've seen lately, we've been doing like imperial stouts and dark beers and like red wines and stuff, which are all lovely. But it's time to lighten things up. So Denny has lightened it up by choosing, and it's sangria. So we're gonna
Ready to go with the first
yeah,
one?
let's roll.
Less
Let's roll.
thickness.
It's the
Way less.
Girls Night Out Sangria Red first,
Yeah.
and it's citrus notes of
Canker notes, okay.
orange,
Uh-huh.
red fruit notes of fresh strawberries, cherries, and there's a little bit of a light effervescence.
Did you say effervescence?
Yeah, isn't that the band?
No.
That's evanescence.
But I like no, that is also incorrect.
Evanescence. Evanescence?
Well, they're effervescence, I think. But I
Effervescence?
think what he's saying is effervescence, yes? Which is buble.
Isn't that what I said?
No. You said it with a P.
Oh, I can't open it.
I can't believe you couldn't open that.
Oh, that's the good stuff. No cork.
Corks, fucking corks.
Cork's when you're drunk. Mm.
So this one, the percentage is 6.5%.
Oh, that's low.
Very low. But I was telling Denny earlier, so I actually drink this one quite regularly in the summertime. 6.5, so you can easily drink like a bottle of that. It's like a couple beers, right?
Oh.
I bought another.
I could drink 17 bottles. It's 6%.
Thank you.
Like, I could drink a case of that in an afternoon and then be like, I need beer now. That's so low.
So I know. Well,
How much is a bottle of this?
It's $10.
$10.
So what is...
Oh no, this one's $9.95. I think.
Sorry, I have a question, but finish whatever you're saying.
No, go ahead.
So, that was rough. Is this considered like a wine? Is it a wine mixer?
It's a sangria. It's called sangria. So it's like a wine. It's almost like a wine. It's almost a wine spritzer or something.
So it's wine mixed with like fruit
yes,
juice.
Yes, it's basically because the sangria itself is actually just like wine and fruit juice.
Okay.
Right. So, but there's all kinds of different types. But I have a bit of information on where they originate.
Yeah, let's cheers and go ahead.
Cheers, because I want to have some.
Denny, have you ever had sangria before?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Girl, it's not. I've actually had
I don't think I
sangria
have.
in Spain.
Well, I'm assuming it's a Spanish word, so.
It is.
When did it come out or whatever? Factoid!
You asked.
Factoids.
Oh my god, how you just.
When's it doing?
So I'll talk first about sangria. So sangria itself, it has been around since sort of the dawn of time. So I think you're gonna like this. Back in the olden days, like the Greeks would drink it, so they would basically water down terrible.
When you said the olden days, I thought you meant the 90s. Okay, the Greeks.
I'm talking about like the 1200s.
right.
Like 1200s. I'm talking about the year 700 ace. You know.
So wooden wheel time. Okay, I got you.
So they think that.
Wagon wheel.
Are you drunk or what is happening
I'm
today?
really stoned.
Okay, perfect.
What's the thing?
So this.
So is our producer.
So is our producer. She has not stopped. I can't believe she stopped for that long of time, actually.
All right.
So it's basically, sangria itself is basically like a punch. It's basically like,
Yeah,
Hawaiian punch.
I like it.
it's like wine.
It is punchy. You're right.
It is. It's very punchy. It did start way back in the olden days, but I find this interesting. It's almost like the German purity law we talked about. Like they basically started watering down their wine with like spices and water. So it makes the water less dangerous to drink because it was very contaminated all the time, right? So sangria actually originated in Spain and Portugal. And actually for a while, based on like European Union regulations, only Spain and Portugal could say it was sangria. It's kind of like champagne.
Champagne.
But now, obviously, people can call it sangria, but they used to say you had to say it was German sangria, or you had to say it was Swiss sangria.
So where's this one made? Is this in Spanish?
No, this is good question. I guess what I know. This is made in Canada.
Okay.
This is
Well, let me guess what province. None of it.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to ask. Yeah, what country? What country? What province?
I'm picking none of it.
Probably Ontario.
Denny's correct.
Nah, Ontario makes more sense than none of it.
It's pretty good.
If it was made none of it, it'd be like $1,000.
I kind of like it. I thought it'd be sweeter.
It's a little dry.
I think the
Drink more, Nick. How much did you drink so far?
I think the white.
It's just the bubbles.
The white is sweet, a little sweeter.
Which one's this? Is this the white?
This is the red. Really?
I don't know. What do you mean, really? Well, you mix fruit juice with it. I don't know what color it's going to be after you mix stuff with it. So.
Well, traditionally,
You know what I mean?
No, that's fair.
I thought it had like juice in it or something, so that could be white wine with juice.
Fair.
I wasn't trying to be difficult.
I thought you were being difficult.
Nick, it's got no legs, though.
So the other one's drier then? Mm-mm. Or less dry?
The other one I think is less dry.
I can taste the cherries in it big time and the strawberry. The orange, I don't really taste in it that much.
This would be
I
good.
get some citrus from this one.
This would be good in like one of those army bladders if you're at a concert where you can just sip from it.
I really
It'd be good with a shot of vodka in it.
So I drink this quite a bit in the summertime.
I have 4 canker sores.
As I was saying earlier, but we got distracted. I switched over to another type of. I'm not.
You made him laugh.
Who knows the canker just kicked in?
See, it's not me.
Oh.
It's never
The
me.
canker.
What were you saying?
I was just saying that because this is such a low alcohol content, I think actually here I brought over a sangria. They didn't have this one, so I brought a different one. I didn't know it was like over double the alcohol content.
Oh, wow.
So you got it in you.
I got really drunk. It was Survivor night, and I had to work the next day. I got very drunk, and then I think I drank all of it because I can drink a bottle of this easily.
You didn't think to look at the alcohol percentage because you just assumed
I
it's low.
assumed it was low like this. I thought, 6.5, I can slap back that, no problem.
But it was 13.
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Get the foam out of it, it's less dry.
Okay. Because it's dry.
All right, so I guess we could score
14 cankers.
because we're doing another one, so I have a little more information for the second one.
Oh, it'd be so dangerous. I could drink a freaking case of this stuff.
You know,
Nick
this would
just
be
said-
better. Sorry, Angie. Yes, I could drink a fucking 92 of these.
It's nice with ice, by the way. I have this on ice sometimes.
So that was what I was going to say. What we should have done is put some fucking fruit in it with ice and poured it over. That would have been better because it would have watered it down and made it less dry. As is, I don't know, is Angie, you were going to score?
Yeah, I'm like, just because I've had it's a real sangria, but I've had homemade sangrias and different types. I'm going to give it like a 3.8 though, because I do buy this one quite a bit.
Jesus Christ.
I like sangria.
You're saying it like that's a low score though, the way you're upset.
Well, no, but I was talking how I drink it
You
so
left-turned
often.
it.
I did. Tricky.
I thought you were going to go 2-1.
Nick
Is that
mentioned,
what you're going to go?
no, Nick mentioned canker. It's below a 2.
He did say canker.
Did I?
I don't
you
think.
said you have 8
Nick's got to
cankers
give it
right
at
now.
least a 2. He drank it all day. You guys are drinking faster than me somehow.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I mean.
That's all, folks.
I got. It's like my record brain skipping. 2.3. It's not bad.
Nick spited me on that.
A little bit.
raised it up.
I know he raised it.
2.3. I mean, it's hard.
We're not rating it to a beer. We're rating it to a sangria.
Yeah, that's
I've
fine.
only had one other one.
Everything gives me a canker, so I can't really go 2s.
Yeah,
below
you
2s
really.
of canker.
It's not fair.
Because everything's fucking below 2. A glass of water would be below 2 for fuck's sake. Water's giving me a canker sore.
Nick's got some issues. All right, Danny.
Plural.
I
Danny?
don't know what to give it. A 2.5.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's hard to say. It was good. I
gotta
thirsty.
go down a bit though because I've had different sangrias I like more. This is just a nice. I wish we had it on ice though. 3.5.
Yeah, like if this had the fruit with
Ice
the
and
ice, that would probably put it up to 3 for me.
I like it better with ice too.
Like ice and love.
But is this type you're supposed to do that with, or are you supposed to drink it like this?
Well, I mean, I put
You can do it however you want.
Touche.
touche, Danny. Toupee. When I buy sangria like this type, I put ice in it typically.
But it comes in a bottle, so you can just drink right out of the bottle too.
I mean, next time.
Yeah, we'll get one bottle
Yeah,
each.
yeah.
We'll head down. We'll do the podcast from the railroad track, and we'll just fucking sit there with fucking bottles of sangria and brown paper bags.
you ready
Drink
for
it around a fire barrel. What's that?
Are you ready for the next?
I am.
Sure am.
Want to go for the white?
On to the next one. On to the next one.
White Sangria.
So
Same company.
Is that an owl or a
Girls'
wolf?
night out.
you just read my mind. I was gonna ask you what
It's a
you
cat.
what you guys think that is.
One of those two things I said, I guess.
Oh, that was weird.
Denny?
What is it?
Denny?
Denny,
What
what
do you
is
think?
it? They said cat.
Oh, I'm too far from my mic now.
Oh, it's a
Nick jinxed
fucking.
me.
Get on the mic.
You jinxed me. It's your fault.
Come on, Rudy.
I don't know. It looks like it has blood coming out of its mouth.
So, do you have a guess though?
Is it a cat?
So my guess was a wolf. I always thought it was a wolf. It's a dress.
Oh, yeah, I
me?
see it. It's
It's like a dress because it's Spanish, right? It's probably based upon because it originates in Spain.
It's not a dress.
It's
Let me
a
see
dress.
it again.
Well, he's let him pour it.
Stop pouring.
second, Nicholas.
Jesus Christ!
Stop what you're doing near.
Immediately an answer, Nick, with
It's a
those
heavy pour.
Sorry.
Oh, it is a dress.
right?
it's
It
definitely a
took me
dress.
like
It's not a
really
heavy pour. It's a half a glass.
It looks like a fucking evil owl almost.
owl.
Look at
How do you
Teresa.
say
Look at
owl?
Teresa. It kinda looks like an
oh,
evil
you know
owl.
what? I just saw the evil owl.
Like evil.
It
with-
does because it looks like there's blood dripping down
Yeah.
from its
Yeah,
beak.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
the ears
Oh
there,
my
or
God.
whatever you call them
With
on
the red
owls.
eyes too.
You're right. I
And
didn't
there's
see the owl.
beak.
I thought it was a wolf.
But then I thought it, was,
Howling
it
at the
looked like
moon.
two birds sitting together.
But now I see
It's
now,
a dress.
Now I see the titty straps. I got it. Well, it is what it is.
I laugh because it's true.
Okay.
The titty
Okay.
straps.
All right.
So what's this one?
White. Oh, you mean
So detailed.
the information? It's just it's the one with white wine.
Even better.
So
But
is
it's
that-
Spanish-inspired ripe peach.
Oh, I smell the peach.
Peach. Crisp citrus notes, hint of ginger,
That he's
and has a
balls
light effervescence.
all right.
Or effervescence?
Effervescence.
Effervescence.
I didn't know the other word anymore.
Effer-
You know effervescence
What is it?
the bubbles.
What is
Yes.
effervescence?
Effervescence.
Effervescence?
Yes.
Oh my god, it said light ginger.
Like
Smell
bubbly.
that.
Effervescence.
You can smell pure ginger.
Effervescence?
Effervescence.
Effervescence. So that means bubbles?
Yeah.
Why
Bubbly.
don't they say
Light
bubbles?
and bubbly. Because it's a nicer word.
I can smell the ginger big time. I hope it tastes like ginger ale because I'll mix this with my.
Oh, kind of does
my
smell
whiskey.
ginger. I gotta have a taste of beer first. I gotta cleanse the.
I do taste the ginger too. It does have, you know what? It's a good point. It has like a ginger ale
Big
vibe.
time ginger. I like this
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah. I do too. It's less.
It's ginger.
Oh. he's gonna-
But I like ginger ale. So is it heavy ginger? Well, I guess I'll find out. To be continued. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do it now.
I like this one better. It's
So do I.
like sour.
It's sweet. Well, I find it a little sweeter. The other one is drier, although I
Well,
will
this one's
finish
the
it.
sweet-
Well, it's way less dry and way less bubbly. Zero.
So it's
bubbles.
not as effervescent.
Well, there's no bubbles in it, is there?
Yeah, there are. Look it.
You look it. Drink it. Drink it though.
You
Like,
know
how
what?
does it taste? Like bubble
You know what? I
wise.
poured this one a little harder, so maybe the bubbles
Oh,
came
it's
out
not
of it.
bubble. No,
Like, there's- You know, you see bubbles in a Guinness, but you don't taste the bubbles.
No, you're right.
That other one, fucking, there's still cankers forming from the last one. Effervescence.
I can taste the citrus in this more, like
Oh, yeah.
a lot more than the other one.
This one's better for
Can you
sure.
well, Nick, of course, it's peach. You can taste the peach.
Good old peaches in the house.
Millions of peaches.
I only ate a full crate one time. It's not a big deal.
It wasn't a crate; it was a bushel.
Well, that's what they said, but it was actually just one of those.
No,
little
it was
boats.
one of like the
But-
yeah, half a bushel.
But the story got told that it was a barrel or something.
bushel full.
Like the time-
No, like the full bushel.
Like the time they said I ate all the pickles at the beach. I mean, it was probably 6 pickles, but they said it was. Corey says it's a Costco-sized jar of pickles.
But that, I mean, Corey,
I don't even remember that.
you puked. You never ate pickles again for a long time after
Yeah.
that.
How old was I? Was Dad around?
Five. Oh yeah.
So it was before 5.
Oh no, then Dad wasn't around. You were 5. I think you were. I don't know, Nick. Everything from childhood. I remember you were 5.
Because he wasn't around for kindergarten.
That's true.
All right, this is a fun
Oh my
talk.
God, Nick, you doing that?
This is what happens when you drink fucking sangrias.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say, could you imagine how emotional you'd be if you drank a case of this?
Oh my God.
You'd be screaming.
I'd be outside crying with Larry in the front
You'd
lawn.
be scream crying.
I love you, Larry.
Okay.
I miss you, buddy.
Rolling around the grass.
Rolling around, yeah. After I mowed it, so I'd be like
With a
fucking.
white shirt
I'd
on.
look like the green bastard after from Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, this is a very
No, I'd have no shirt.
This is such a. I feel emotional. I've only had 2 glasses.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
almost spitting when I'm talking.
You are. So...
Oh my God, it's good.
This stuff is evil.
All right.
I need to cleanse my emotional palate. I gotta drink my emotions through this beer now. Oh, I feel the tumor growing in my stomach. That's better. That's the normal.
Nick, just let it out.
I'm not fat. I just have an emotional tumor in my gut.
Terrible. Oh my god. Okay, I have a couple of interesting facts.
Factoid time. I did say learn in my introduction, so let's learn.
Well, I don't have to. I just
I'm serious. I said it in my startup thing.
You did, so I'm like, so I have.
Andrew, I'm just trying to be effervescent. Did I use that right?
No.
Bubbly.
Well, yeah.
You are bubbly,
You are
actually.
effervescent,
Yeah, the bong I hit earlier was bubbly.
and it made you effervescent, or as Denny would call it, effervescent, and as Nick would call it, I'm not sure, stoned. So the word sangria comes from the Spanish word. Oh my God, am I writing, Nick? I don't know if I can read it. Sangre. And which is from the Latin sanguis, I think, which means blood.
Okay.
Because like the original type of sangria is red. It's like based on red wine, like it comes from Spain. So it had that color, right? Like the red color.
So the first one we did was red wine?
Yeah.
But they had bubbles in it.
Red wine
Yeah,
base.
but it's a
only a
base.
small
Yeah,
percentage
it's
of
not
red
not
wine.
a full percentage of it, right?
Okay. I'd like to try a true red wine one where it's more red wine.
You need to try. I really think you should try a real sangria, like where they make it with the wine, the juice, and the fruit.
Oh,
When we do that, we'll
I
bring the
make it.
GoPro. That'll be a good clip.
Like, yeah, we should do that. We could do that at a restaurant. Like, I'm sure
100%.
Main Street. Yeah, that would be super fun.
So we're saying blood. I heard blood. This is
So,
blood.
yeah, it looks
Sangria
like
means
blood.
blood. Yeah.
And I'm gonna switch over though because when I looked up Girls' Night Out, I just found it hilarious because Denny picked it. And the whole basis of it is like, get together with you and the girls get together and watch and vote on who should get the rose, from the Bachelor.
Girl power!
What are you even talking about? Rose?
Like the
But
market.
does somebody else get a rose? Who gets the rose?
Don't you ever watch The Bachelor?
Yeah, me and Nick watch it all the time. We just don't tell anybody.
You guys, do you know
We
what
say we watch hockey.
And you're watching, you're fucking pissing me off, so I don't come over and you're watching The Bachelor drinking Girls' Night Out. That's what you guys are
And
fucking
we also
doing.
watch the Kardashians in between commercials.
I mean, I'd be okay with that. I would be upset if it was like Real Housewives.
Girls
Yeah, that's the
night
other
out.
one.
Yeah.
Girls in the time
So I
of the
just-
day and night.
Girls' Night Out.
Good song.
Baby, there ain't no doubt. I just found it interesting that it was like, get together with the girls. What are you in the mood for? Are you in the mood for a night on the town or sitting in and watching basically watching The Bachelor?
I feel like I'm reading a Kathy comic right now. Let's have some sangria. Ack. Right?
Eek.
Yeah, no, she's eek, ack.
Oh, no. It was ack.
Yeah, it was ack.
Ack. A-A-A-A-C-K.
I had a crush on her. So is that girls night?
Oh, this is delicious, Nick.
It's pretty good. Would
So-
you put both together?
Oh, look, I put beer in it. So good.
A beer gria?
So I think it's interesting too, though, that this is an independent Canadian wine company, Colio Estate Wines, who were established.
Good word, colonial.
Oh, you almost said like colonoscopy. I think
Colonial.
I say colonial. So this particular winery though was actually initiated by 3 Italian bricklayers. I found that fucking interesting.
Danny!
Oh my God,
Yeah.
girl bricklayers?
Girls
No.
Night Out was invented by bricklayers.
Well, the winery that created Girls' Night Out. So back in the
Oh, that's
1980s. So I just found it interesting that it was like 3 Italian bricklayers who started Colio Estates Winery.
Oh, that's cool. Good for you guys.
Yeah, I thought, and like this
Or
is,
girls.
they were guys. It was Enzo, Alfredo, and Tiberio.
Wait,
I'm
what?
going to be Enzo.
I want to be Enzo.
Say them all again.
Alfredo, Enzo, and Tiberio.
Tiberio is the most interesting.
Oh, I'm
name I don't know.
Tarbario for sure. They call me They call me Tartar.
Tarbario. Or is it Tiberio?
Fucking Tartar's coming. That's what they say about me. I
like
walk into
tartar?
the fish ship. Tartar, you want some tartar sauce?
Yeah.
And that's the only joke I have about tartar. You want some cream of tartar? Are we voting?
I got a score already.
Denny, yeah.
I don't like it as much as the other one. It's a 2-1.
I thought you liked it more.
I did it first and then I finished. It was way too sweet finish. The other one wasn't as sweet, so I like it better.
Nicholas?
2-4.
All right.
Like it a little more. I'd never drink it again by it like this. So like in this
By
form,
the case out of the bottle.
and this would be
maybe.
good, you know, with some frozen grapes in it,
It'd be amazing.
right?
Yep.
That'd be nice with some frozen grapes. And that's all I got to say about that. I felt like I had more to say after the grape thing.
I thought you did too.
I
I'm
know.
feeling sensitive though.
I want to cry.
I like this.
Not so much.
I know you guys are drinking faster than me.
I need a little more.
So I'm a 3.8 on this one. I like it a little bit better than the red. It's a little sweeter.
No, that's the same score.
No, I went down to 3.5
Lower.
on the red.
Well, you didn't even tell me. I'm trying to keep score too, you know.
I told you.
These are
making
records.
Denny
These are
upset again.
legal records.
Then you're so sensitive.
Angie, you should be very
my
sensitive
God.
about Denny's feelings. He's fanning himself now.
Oh my God.
Oh dear
So
Lord!
this is why we don't do wine very often.
This is
Can't believe you yelled that back at me. Just what did you change the other one to?
Yeah.
3.5?
What else are you lying about? So okay, so that was that's a 3.5. This is a 3.8 for you. I think I gave it a 2.4. Dan, would you give it a 2.1?
2-1.
Fuck, I'm interested what the score is going to be. It might be a tie.
Oh my God.
Is it a tie?
It's a tie.
So who's rock paper scissoring? Is it going to be you two, be you, Denny, and who wants to
I
do
can't
it?
remember how to do it. So
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God, you guys.
I'm going to change my first one to a 2.6.
It's too late. It's a rock paper scissor time.
It's too late.
You can't change it. We've
Changed
already
the score.
She changed it. way early.
I changed it pre.
No, it's too late. So tie.
COVID.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, Danny,
fine.
you're ruining the algorithms.
Oh my God, I can't believe I got to teach
All right,
you
well,
this
so
again.
what are you voting? So what do you if you
We got a
win-
rock paper scissors. It's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
And if I win, who do I give the higher score to? If I win, this wins.
No,
Oh,
Denny
wait.
has to do it because Denny gave the lower score to the white one. You and I both gave a higher score to the red.
Well, it doesn't matter which one we have. Which one do you want to win? If you
The white.
Okay, so you got the white. I'll take red
Okay.
because I gotta get up. I mean, you want to do it, Danny?
It's fine. I
I'm
can
not sensitive.
We'll do it.
Okay, so what it is? It's either rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
You go 1, 2, 3, and then you draw
Okay. That I get.
after
Yeah,
3.
yeah. After 3.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Not on 3?
Scissors, paper, rock.
Yeah.
Do you know what beats what?
Kinda.
All right.
I know it enough.
All right. So it's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And you pick what? White.
Wait.
Okay.
I thought you meant to say. I'm not telling you what I'm picking.
I was trying to trick her.
I'm not telling you.
Remember when we did this? We tied 17 times in a row. So let's see how this goes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, draw. All right.
Oh, you
One
okay,
for
right.
me.
All right.
1, 2, 3, draw. Tie. 1, 2, 3, draw. All right. 1, 2, 3, draw.
You guys just keep doing different ones in a row. The same order.
We talk.
You just don't cry.
I don't know. We did scissor rock scissor that time. I think.
Right.
Okay, let's try it again.
Paper rocks.
All right. I won.
All right.
Fucking who was it? Wins? Red wins.
Red.
It's it's a tie, but for the
Red.
sake of me putting a fucking graphic,
Wins.
winner, girls' night out. Red wins every time my hat dropped. Girls' night out. I look like I'm wearing a tiara like a princess. Girls'
That's
night
very
out.
nice.
Yeah. So thank you for watching.
They were both better than I thought. That's all I gotta say about
I'm
that.
actually excited you didn't mind it.
I didn't
Denny's
mind
drinking.
it,
Look at him drinking.
Denny's fucking.
Denny's gonna be crying
He's
in a fucking
rolling.
fetal position.
I'm gorging it.
Thank
Like
you.
and subscribe. I'm sorry, I was just filling in.
You guys are really.
And what were you saying?
Well, I was gonna. He said it, so.
Well, you might as well say it too. There's other things other than like and subscribe.
Okay, well,
to say.
I just want to say, thank you for watching. Our numbers have gone up. We're over 200 now. We're super excited about that. Keep sharing, keep liking. We just hope you enjoy the content. This is for you as well. We have lots of fun, but, hopefully it's getting better. Give us any suggestions, any comments. We love all of the engagement. And that's it. Just smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Hey, share it. Share it with your friends. Get together. Have a fucking Dirty Glass podcast night.
Yeah, comment. Do a drinking game every time Nick interrupts and you take a shot.
You'd be wasted.
You might be wasted by minute 10. All right, so thank you guys, and I know what I didn't say this whole time? It's a nice.
Yeah, because it's sangria, you don't like it.
I know. You only do that on beer or whiskey nights.
Yeah, toupee. Bye.
Bye.